Hey there everybody, welcome to my first video on Hollow Knight. I'm just going to show you how to 100% the starting area, the King's Pass. The King's Pass is the first area you find yourself in, and although you can go back to it later once you have an item called the Mantis Claw, there's a couple things that you should probably get, or just some geo, which is money, or in-game currency you can get there before you go off to Dirtmouth, which is the first main area, I guess. Well, it's not really a main area, it's like it's a town that you can go to. It's usually going to be your base of operations, but you're gonna my game's loading quite slowly today, and you might be able to hear my laptop in the background. Okay, so you start falling. You can't move here, and here you are. So normally you go. Oh, sorry, it's a bit laggy. Wait a second. Alright, so normally you go this way, and you still do go that way, but you can just pick up a quick item here. It's not an item, sorry. It's a pile of geo. These don't respawn, but it's probably best to pick it up now. Okay, so your first enemy's here. It takes 2 hits to kill. And your second enemy is here. I'll show you how to do that bounce thing in a second. So you can go up there, but you can also go here and break this. And then you just platform here. Quite easy. You don't need to bounce on those, you can just jump normally. Oh, I forgot to do the speedrun trick. Alright, so you can go here. There is a bug, but don't kill it until you bring it slightly over, otherwise you'll lose some of the money to the spikes. Alright, so you've got another geopile here. Be warned, there is a stalagmite or stalactite, I forgot which one it is. It's a spike that comes from up and falls down, but I'm not sure where it is. It's just in front of the pile. It's right here. So just be careful and don't let it hit you. Once it falls to the ground, it will like stay embedded in the ground, but it can't do any damage. There is another stalagmite here. I luckily avoided it, and I'm gonna just jump down and get this money. Okay, so the first area you will be able to go back to, and I'm going to make a video on what you can do once you go back. But right, so there's the enemy, and here we go. So you see this, it's kind of straight, and well, see the ground in front of me, it's going to fall away. So just, oh, I'm sorry, I ruined that. You can jump. You saw where the pile was there. You should go and jump down there. There's a secret area there, but I'm gonna show you how to do that. That's like a harder bit. So you can break that wooden thing here to get back here, and how do I get back? Oh right, okay. Need to do the secret area first then. So once you do this platforming, you come here, and there's a spiked floor. You can break this geopile, and by the way, if you need to face away, so walk towards the spike and then face away, otherwise the geo, if you're standing here, all the geo will go into here. So here's a really, it's the most difficult part of this, and what you need to do is, if you're on keyboard, hold down and forward at the same time, and then attack just before you get to the spikes. This allows you to bounce as many times as you want, and it's really, really hard if you don't have any practice, so just be warned. But it will take only 1 health. I'll die here. It only takes 1 health, so you should have a few attempts. And if you pick up the blue, if you pick up the blue heart, the kind of ball that's like stuck on the roof. It's back there. It's a blue ball, and you can hit it, and 2 flies come out of it. And if you hit the flies, it'll give you an extra heart, or 2 extra hearts. So this is your first charm, and it's called Fury of the Fallen, and it's pretty good actually. And what it does is, when you get to 1 health, I think it doubles or triples your damage, and it's really good. So you will fall down there, and you're back here to the first thing. And if you read this, what it says is you can hold A to heal, which is very useful. But just be warned that if you're in a boss fight, you need to look for openings before you heal. This is where the blue ball thing that gave me 2 extra lives. Okay, so I'm just gonna... So you need to walk over and hold left, and that'll just let you get into here. And then you do the platforming. Oh, my bad. You should be able to do this by just holding forward and tapping A, but... Or not tapping A, holding A, because then you do a small jump and... like this. Okay, so this one I believe just has text. Yeah. There's no information here. It does tell you a bit of... I guess there's a tiny bit of lore there. Alright, so you can break through that wall, and this is the end of the King's Pass. Once you get the Mantis Claw, you can come back to it, and I'm gonna probably upload a video on what you can do once you go back. But this is it so far, and you just drop down there, and then you get to the first town area, which is Dirtmouth, I believe. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Dirtmouth. Yeah, it is called Dirtmouth. I'm going to make a video on how to get your first couple citizens, because you can get a guy here who sells you charms and talismans, and he's very useful because he sells you a key. This is Elderbug. Talk to him, otherwise he's rude to you. Well, he's not. He says, I think I saw a ghost because you didn't talk to him the first time, so talk to him. You can rest on this bench, and it'll tell you the button to open your charms menu. Then you just go over to the charm